something or nothing, but I'm living proof. How can I lose when we the who's? Still running around more, get ready, pack to go, yeah.
Hey Diamonds, it's Jamaica Stevens and welcome to my channel. So, as you read by the title, honey, we about to react to Tabitha Brown. I had to wait till Auntie Tab post her video on what we're supposed to do with Target, because they don't want our money, they don't want us. I had to see what Auntie Tab was talking about, or if she was gonna upload anything. So I got my little 3 videos, well, 1 video with Auntie Tab and 2 articles, and I'm gonna try to guide y'all through this. Okay, this is about lifestyle and business, so it's only right that I cover this. So let's go to Auntie Tab's video and see what she gotta say.
Hello there. Y'all all right?
I think.
I know. It has been a tough week, right? And baby, it's been a tough 2025 and we are still in January. But I know many of you are asking and have asked and sent me messages about the recent DEI announcements at Target as well. And as disheartening as it is for me, I'm not the only one affected by this, right? It's for everyone who is a woman-owned business, minority-owned businesses, Black-owned businesses. It's for so many of us who work so very hard to be placed into retail, to finally be seen and approved for retail, because contrary to whatever the world might tell you, it has been very hard for Black-owned businesses to hit shelves.
It's just crazy that you're hearing it from Tabitha herself, saying that it's hard for Black businesses to get on the shelf in Target. And you know how much we support Target?
Right? Which is why it's such a big deal when we do finally land inside of retail. So it is definitely heartbreaking to feel unsupported, right? However, I am in business in multiple ways, with Target, with Walmart, and Amazon, right? I sell Donna's Recipe, my hair care products, right, are on Amazon. They're also in Target. And of course, I have a huge partnership with Target. I sell my seasonings at Walmart. I do business all over, just like many other people. And what I can tell you is, if we all decide to boycott and be like, no, we're not spending no money at these organizations, listen, I get it. And if that's how you feel, honey, I 1000% get it. But so many of us will be affected, and our sales will drop, our business will be hurt. And if any of you know business, it doesn't just happen overnight where you can just go take all your stuff and pull it off the shelves.
Right.
There's a process, and then you gotta, like, where you gonna put it? You gotta have a place to store it. That's money, right? You gotta have another place to sell it, which is almost impossible sometimes. And even if you sell online, it's a process when it comes to business, and everyone does not have the.
So what I'm getting from this, she's saying, if you don't want to purchase from Target anymore, she totally understands. But the backside of that is, not only are you going to be affecting Target, but you're going to be affecting her brand that's at Target. So I personally would say, if you're going to shop at Target, shop intentionally. Still support Black businesses that are in Target.
Funds or the means or the availability, the space to house their own products, right? But the thing that concerns me the most, and I want you to hear me and hear me well, if we all decide to stop supporting said businesses and say, I can't buy nothing from there, even the businesses who were affected by the DEI ban, right? What that does is you take all our sales and they dwindle down, and then those companies get to say, oh, your products are not performing, and they can remove them from the shelves and then put their preferred businesses on the shelves. And then what happens to all the businesses who've worked so hard to get where they are? Then what happens, right? Now, I know that something that could solve it is ownership of these big corporations, right? It's a long way to go there. There are amazing companies like the Village Market in Atlanta, right, who support small businesses, and you can go in there and there's some amazing things that you can buy, but it's one store and it's very small. We're talking about mass market. You can't build that overnight. Do we all sometimes have these big dreams and aspirations to do that? Absolutely, right? But it is easier said than done, but it's not impossible.
Right.
But until then, and in order to get there, we unfortunately have to play the game. And in playing that game, we got to be smarter than the ones who think they're in control. Okay? And I say that to say, don't.
The ones who think they're in control. God has the final say.
Allow trying to be mindful with how I say this, because I want God to give me the right words, but don't allow foolishness to take us into separation and weed us out. Do you understand? Because sometimes that's what they want. And in times like this, they're telling us that. Okay? So as frustrating as I listen, as frustrating as the whole situation is, as frustrated as I am, as all of you are, we still got to be smart.
Right.
Now, you can still go into those stores if you choose to and buy specific brands that you want to support.
Yep.
And let the other things, right, not get your money. But be very specific. There's so many women, right, that have worked hard to be a woman-owned business. Donna's Recipe is two women, me and Gina Wu is my business partner. We are self-funded. We're self-funded. And we are on shelves in limited doors at Target, right?
I need some of that hair and scalp oil.
Right, there's a Black History Month is coming right now, and all of these brands are about to be showcased, some of them for the first time. And of course they would do something like this right now, but they still need their moment. They still need our support.
Right.
Only if you feel like you can and are willing to. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm telling you what, as a business owner, what we still need until we can get to another place, right? And I don't know when that other place will be. I know for me, I'm under contract. I'm gonna give it to you 100.
Right.
I got another year. Then I make a decision. Okay. So many other businesses are just starting. They're just getting in. This is their big break to go to the next whatever phase of their business there may be.
And they
We have to have understanding and compassion for each other, and not be in an emotional state, but also a smart state.
Right.
Because if we start doing I'm not shopping there, and it's our businesses that are in there, that's their way that they will clean us out and replace us and say, well, your business is not performing. That's what people want. We can't give them what they want.
Right.
Okay? I hope that this is making sense for somebody. And I know it's a long video, and I know Somebody might not listen to the whole thing, but this is the truth. So I want to say right now, I thank you for supporting me for the last 5 years. I have worked with Target, with Walmart, with all the places that you have shopped for my products. I thank you for showing up for me. I thank you for supporting me. When you did, I thank you for showing out for me. And if you choose not to anymore, I understand that, and I still thank you, and I'm grateful. But if you've heard anything that I've said today, if you still choose to show up for me, I thank you, but also showing up for others. We in it together, okay? But either way, be clear, I understand, all right? But remember this, if you don't remember nothing else, let's not give them what they want, okay? Don't let them take us off of shelves. Don't let them erase us. Numbers don't lie. We're needed. Our money is the dollar that really, really counts. Okay? Y'all gonna fight y'all business. Know that I love you and have the most amazing day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's.
Right.
I'll talk to y'all later.
And then we're going to get into the businesses that have rolled back their DEI. So this article is from Forbes, so it is legit. Last updated January 24th, 2025 at 3:18 p.m. Target became the latest company to nix diversity, equity, and inclusion goals Friday, as a growing wave of companies pull back on their DEI commitments following President Trump's election, as Trump has already moved to eliminate federal DEI programs and slam DEI at the World Economic Forum in Davos this week. Okay. So Target, which had already curbed its LGBTQ pride merchandise line in response to conservative backlash, announced it would pull back on racial hiring targets and its racial equity action and change program, and cease participation in external diversity surveys, with Chief Community Impact and Equity Officer Kiara Fernandez telling employees in a memo the decision were made based on many years of data and efforts to stay in step with evolving external landscape. January 23rd, Costco shareholders overwhelmingly voted to reject a proposal that would have obligated the company to review the potential risk of maintaining its DEI initiatives, with more than 98% of shareholders voting against the proposal. So that's why you see people saying, oh, we're going to Costco, because Costco's still for us. They rejected it. Target accepted it. Let's see. Okay, on January 20th, in the executive order issued on the first day of his second term, President Trump ordered the elimination of diversity, equity, and inclusion programs within the federal government, but it has also threatens to punish some private entities like public companies, nonprofits, and universities that use them. So this is not just affecting Target or the shopping centers. This is also affecting universities, nonprofits, and public companies. What's next? Oh, this even affecting the FBI. The FBI confirmed in a statement to Forbes it has closed its DEI office, a frequent target of attacks by Republicans in December, prompting President-elect Donald Trump to demand the agency preserve and retain all records relating to the shuttered office, as he accused the FBI of corruption in a Truth Social post. It has closed its DEI office. Ooh. Amazon said it will roll back what it called outdated programs and materials in an internal memo, citing employee programs that were established to address a specific disparity. Though it did not specify what would be discontinued, Amazon operates employee-led resource groups for Black, LGBTQ, women, indigenous staffers, and more. So they call their program outdated programs and materials in a memo they sent internally. So Amazon is scratched off too. Meta said in a memo the company ended several programs intended to increase its hiring of diverse candidates, including its equity and inclusion training programs. After Janelle Gale, Meta's vice president of people, said the legal and policy landscape surrounding DEI efforts in the U.S. is changing. So Amazon, Amazon, Meta, Target, McDonald's announced it would abandon specific diversity targets, cease participation in external surveys that measure company demographics, and would rename its diversity team to Global Inclusion Team. Walmart said it would be abandoning its DEI commitments. Boeing, okay. Lowe's as well. So this, okay, Harley Davidson. Some tips on what you can do if companies roll back on their initiatives. Number one, it says support companies that prioritize DEI. Shop at businesses still committed to diversity and inclusion, like Costco. Number two, join boycotts. Participate in campaigns that encourage supporting inclusive businesses. So you can still do that at Target. Go buy Tabitha Brown products. Buy woman-owned products. Do your research and figure out what products are specifically DEI supporting. Number three, use your voice and platform. Stay informed about corporate DEI policies and share what you learn, like I'm doing in this video. Some of you may not follow Tabitha Brown, but you follow me. So I'm bringing Tabitha Brown to y'all so we can all stay informed on what to do next. Advocate for diversity by supporting brands that align with your values. That's what Tabitha Brown said. Invest in communities. Donate to or support local organizations focused on equity and inclusion. Find out what stores or what brands are woman-owned, black-owned. I also know that the LGBTQ is also a part of that program. So do your research, y'all. Yes. Volunteer with initiatives that uplift marginalized groups. So we can also volunteer our time. And number five, vote with your wallet. Okay. Yes. Spend money on businesses whose actions reflect your values. Let companies know why you support or stop supporting them. Thanks for watching this video. If you want more content like this, make sure you let me know, and I'll, keep us informed. Let me know what you're going to decide in the comments box below. And thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.
People probably think I show up, ain't even give it yet. Running up a silly shit, staying off the internet. Share the stage, Billy.